Creativity is an ideal that many education systems around the world strive towards, but what does it actually mean and how can technology be used to support it? Bill Lucas argues that creativity is seeing, thinking, inventing and questioning, and suggests that it is a state of mind. The educationalist Ken Robinson builds upon this by stating creativity is a process to have original ideas that have value. From a practical viewpoint, it is harder to teach a lesson that is creative due to the time it takes to plan and resource them. It is, after all, far easier to have children work from a book than it is to spend time creating an environment in which children are able to fulfill these criteria. Cochrane and Cockett state that to facilitate this, staff in the school need to be led by charismatic and creative people who drive through ideas and drag other people with them. It is through the use of technology that some of these issues can be streamlined and made easier for the teacher. Kraft 2007 argues that children and young people are, with the tools of a digital environment, greatly empowered compared to their counterparts 50 years ago. Prensky 2001 agrees with this statement by arguing that Generation Y, children born since 1980, experience very different ways of knowing and playing compared with Generation X, those born before 1980. The children of today are familiar with a wide range of technology types. Therefore, the lessons they are taught while in schools need to be of a comparable skill level to allow them the freedom to be creative in their use of technology in the classroom. Through this, children are more likely to become creative due to the challenge these lessons have. Ken Robinson raises the issue that our children are surrounded by constant stimuli in the form of television, advertising and computer screens, yet we expect them to sit quietly and focus on something that they find less interesting, such as what they do at home. I am not surprised that during my own teaching experience, the most successful lessons that I taught included video clips and a sound, to a large degree. A report in 2007 by Beckter, the British Educational Communications and Technology Agency, investigated the ICT usage of children between 7 and 11 when outside of school. One of the highest percentages was the access to and the playing of computer games. This raises the question of, if children are spending a large amount of their own time with computer games, then why is more not done while in school to tap in and utilise the excitement and enjoyment that they have for this medium? There has been a large shift in the attitude to computer gaming in recent years. Before the stereotypical image of a game was a negative one. However, it has now moved to the mainstream via the genre of family games and those targeted to even younger audiences, with large amounts of money spent on advertising and merchandise. These games focus less on violence and more on competition and puzzle solvings, which is a key aspect of any creative curriculum. Personally, I can see many educational benefits that a game such as Minecraft can have. The open and non-linear makeup of such games allows a child to decide for themselves what they create and the method in which they achieve it. This to me is a core principle of creativity. Children that find subjects such as mathematics and English difficult due to the amount of reading and writing involved could find it easier to be able to be creative when these subjects involve similar concepts. One of the main attractions games such as Minecraft have to children is the ability to create their own world. The fact that children enjoy creating with the digital space bodes well for the new computing curriculum being introduced in 2014 due to the inclusion of programming for the first time. Programs such as Scratch that are designed to be used by children will become invaluable when it comes to teaching the subject in the future. Livingston highlights this by stating that children need to be given digital building blocks to inspire and build digital content. It was Meccano in my day, today's children need digital Meccano. The tools that Scratch include, such as the way the code fits together like a jigsaw and a child-friendly interface, can be seen to fulfill the role of Livingston's digital Meccano. Overall, it is down to the school and the teachers to fully utilise the technology in order to maximise the creativity of the students they teach. As Cross 2012 argues, we need to get better at using electronic resources creatively to make learning and teaching more effective.